how different is a DP in prison in a confined environment when someone needs to be, I guess, disciplined for a violation?
No different. It's even easier. It's going to get done. You can't run from that. You know what I mean? But you set it up. You go in the cell. You knock it down. You know what I mean? And it get done just that easy, just that fast. And in the time we sitting here talking, it have been handled. You know, the situation is resolved. You know, and but what I can say, you know, is I've been in a situation where a DP needed to be handled. Say one of the a Southsider disrespect the homie, or a Paisa disrespect the homie, and you talk to the Paisas and they people, they look, your homeboy disrespected the homie. They'll straight up be like, send one of your people out here at Chowtown, and they'll handle it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just be 100 with you. They'll and one of your boys watch you, be like, oh, they handled that, because you know they gonna keep it to a minimum. Blacks are a little different. You know what I mean? They not so quick, or we not so quick to discipline the homie when he mess up. And sometimes that's how some of these bigger issues arrive on the prison yards, because we not willing to discipline our homie, you know, like other races are willing to discipline theirs for us. You know what I mean?
Now, in prison, you can disrespect somebody by doing the slightest thing. Like you walked across their little area to go get a basketball that bounced far because you know it rebounded off the rim, and you walked through someone's area. Do you understand like let me think. How do I word this? Because it seems like everything is so sensitive in the prison environment. Disrespect can happen like that.
No doubt.
Is that a fair system to have in terms of the slightest thing you do is a violation?
Well, it ain't about the system is fair. This is what it's about. It's about knowing the rules, whatever the rules are.
Okay, that's my question.
Yeah.
Are some of these rules just a little too strict?
No doubt. No doubt. Man, it's extra out. You know what I mean? Some of these rules, you'll be like, what? You know, but these are the rules that was in place when you pulled up. Somewhere, somebody made an agreement that this is how we gonna push it. You know? So when you get there, that's what I mean about knowing the rules of the yard, because yards are different. You may get on one yard and these are the rules. You may get on the same other yard at the same level, and those are not the rules. So that's where the politics come in and the politics come in. And whoever set forth on these yards, some of these dumbass rules, you know. But you got to be mindful of what they are, and ignorance is no excuse.
So if the bathroom is over there, but in order for me to go use that bathroom, I got to walk that way and then go that way and then come back around. That's what the rule is, right? If I walk right through this area to go use the bathroom, I violated a rule.
You violated a rule if that's what the rule is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about, you know, when it comes to TVs, when it comes to certain things, you know, so many rules are in place that a guy who comes, you know, most vets gonna come like, what's shaking on this yard? You know, what's cracking? Well, look, homie, this how they running it. You know what I mean? And you'll hear a homie be like, what? What kind of shit is that? You know what I mean? But these are some of the rules that go along. And then you still have homies that be like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
I don't do it like that. You know, and then we got to ride with the homie because he felt he didn't have to do it like that when the rules were set at this yard. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's why shit stay cracking. You know?
Yeah, it is bizarre. So let's say a black violates a rule against a Southsider. It's that DP is not as easy to administer. A Southsider just not going to DP a black dude.
No, but let me tell you this though. See, you have different people. You know what I mean? Because like I said, you'll have one homie to come and be like, you know, hey, we need to holler at the master. They homie disrespected me. You know, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Well, come on, homie, let's go holler at him. Hey, check this out, man. Your people disrespected the homie. You know, they'll do their little investigation. Then you had the one homie that I'll never forget when we was at Victorville. What was the homie from? I think the homie was from Nine Deuce Bishop. And the Mexican disrespect, he fired on him, dropped him. You know what I mean? So it was an issue. But when we went out on that yard to holler at him, straight up, because I mean, you know, the dudes who represent the car, they know who in their car. They know who's got wild hairs up their ass and who active and who be tripping. You know what I mean? And so the homie said, the dude called me a bitch. I wasn't going to nobody and ask for permission for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And dudes say, they looked at dude and said, man, you called him that? And dude's like, well, yeah. They say, look, man, y'all, hey, man, have a nice day. About less than a week later, they rushed dude. Apparently he was kept on, having the bullshit. So sometimes it ain't like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes ain't nobody waiting. Disrespect ain't. I'm not finna go ask nobody else to do nothing about a dude to disrespect him. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, that's how shit works.
Thanks for watching this video clip of Streets and Scholars podcast with Alex, Alonso, and FG. If you want to listen to the entire episode, go to your favorite podcast platform and type in Streets and Scholars. But we're available on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and Spotify. And thanks for listening to another episode of Streets and Scholars.